This is a short video of my 7x14 covered wagon trailer, 7-foot tall, ramp door, kind of a Polk inspired, but a little bit different. I want mine to be a little bit more useful, not just to stow tools, but to be able to work in it. Here I have the Bosch 10-inch axial glide saw with the fast cap rails. The other rail pops up when I let the door down. It's got a support. My Festool Capex underneath on the fast cap ProFence 4. Really nice unit, very heavy, very expensive, but works really good. And of course my Polk inspired 3-foot wide by 6-foot workbench, wood dog holes of course. Just finished that. Sitting on the Stealth braces from FastCap, working really great. But moving right along, coming down is my air supply and my electrical that runs out to the house where I could plug in, power up the trailer. The trailer is all wired for plugs and lights. Underneath I have my Makita 700 and my Mac 5200 under the shelf. My DeWalt 745 table saw for doing my decking material. And then I've got my DeWalt stand for my everyday DeWalt 10-inch slider. And then I've got my Festool towers on both sides of the trailer up by the V-nose. Those are on pull-out shelves. And I'm still a kind of a work in progress. I can pull them out. And the crazy thing is that they don't slide out on their own. I do need to put stops on them. But they're just sitting in there on 3/4 inch dados. Works really good. They're about 6 foot tall. Saved me a lot of money on instead of the pull-out Festool shelves. Works really good. And I've got a bridge across from each side to hold just everyday tools. And I've got my nail gun rack. Still working on the battery station for charging, but getting all that set up. But I've got all my nail guns, cordless, air, some drills, small hand routers, 4 or 5 hand routers, can't have enough of those. And then I've got my woodpecker router table. This actually slides out farther to where I have access left and right to run longer material. It's got the Wonder Fence, or excuse me, the Super Fence. All dust collection is handled by the Fine vacuum underneath. And I've got my Festool vacuum that goes in the house with me with the Capex. And then I've got my Bosch portable router table I could take into the house or the garage. My Viewtainers. Levels on the top shelf with my Festool tracks for the track saws. Some clamp storage. My lights are LED, work really good. Very bright. But overall I'm pretty happy with it. It's a very useful trailer. I didn't want a lot of plywood. Up front also of course is my SawStop job site saw. Love it, works really good. But and down below there I've got my DeWalt and my everyday saw for doing base and window seals, and I just use my Festool Capex for my crown molding. My Rockwell jaw horse, can't live without that. And then my DeWalt tables that snap onto my DeWalt miter stand for doing my coping of my base. But really like it. Really love the router table. Like I said, it slides out. It's got 2 barrel bolts that lock it in and then slide it out, and then they lock into some other holes. But that's for transport. There, I can push it all the way back in. Got a couple 5 drawers for storing various material, small hand tools and such. And then last, I've got my new Graco Finish Pro 2. Just got that the other day. Haven't had a chance to use it and get it dirty. But overall, it's worked out pretty good. I like the trailer. Next thing I'll be doing is insulating the ceiling before wintertime and putting probably some FRP over it to give me a little bit of insulation value. But this is a 7x14, 7-foot tall V-nose covered wagon trailer, tandem axle. I really like it. But hopefully you liked the video. This is my first one, so try not to be too hard on me. Thanks and goodbye.